The Vedic Age of Indian history, spanning from 1500 BC to 600 BC, marks a significant transition in the political landscape of ancient India, moving from tribal structures to emerging territorial kingdoms. In the early Vedic period, 1500 to 1000 BC, the political structure was predominantly tribal, centered around the jana, or tribe. The Rajan, serving as the chief or king, played a pivotal role. Unlike absolute monarchs, the Rajan was primarily a tribal leader whose authority rested on merit and support from key societal groups. His responsibilities included warfare, protection of the tribe, and performing religious rituals. The governance structure was participatory to an extent, supported by assemblies such as the sabha and samiti. The sabha, likely a council of elders and nobles, advised the king, while the samiti was a more general tribal assembly. During this period, kingship was not hereditary and was often based on leadership qualities and valor, positioning the Rajan as first among equals rather than an absolute ruler. As society transitioned during the Later Vedic period, 1000 to 600 BC, the expansion into the Gangetic Plains brought about greater complexity in political institutions, moving towards centralized hierarchies. The jana evolved into janapadas, or territorial kingdoms, marking a shift towards hereditary monarchy. The Rajan transformed into a monarch possessing divine status, asserting authority through elaborate rituals. With the rise of kingdoms, the sabha and samiti saw a decline in significance, as monarchs consolidated power, but continued in some republic-like tribes called Ganasangas. The monarchical government was supported by a structured bureaucracy, including officials like the Purohita, priest, Senani, army chief, and Brahmani, village headman, along with spies and messengers. The king's role as the upholder of dharma was central to the political philosophy, with justice administered by priests and elders based on customary laws and dharmashastra traditions. The divine right and duty of kings to protect the people and ensure social order and prosperity began to surface. By the end of the Vedic Age, political organization had evolved considerably, laying the foundation for the Mahajanapadas of the 6th century BC. This transformation from tribal assemblies to centralized monarchies reflects broader social changes accompanying the shift from pastoral to agrarian societies. The narrative uncovers the evolution of political ideas and institutions through various phases of the Vedic period as documented in texts like the Rigveda. These assemblies showcase early forms of participatory governance, although their scope was limited. The transformation established fundamental aspects of classical Indian statecraft,